Welcome to Cheers. I'm your host, Avery Woods. Hi guys, welcome back to the Cheers podcast. I'm your host, Avery Woods, and I got my second main man in the hot seat today. Scotland and I had a great idea, and that was I might not drink alcohol, but I do get high. And weed is like a new thing to me, and it really has changed my life. I'm not gonna lie to you. And we were like, we should get high and open a question box on Instagram for like confessions, advice, questions. I don't know.
Valid.
And who better to go through all of these with than Scotty? Okay, first things first. Not a question or anything, but it just says the first penis I ever saw was humongous. And I told him my mom was calling, so I left. Girl, how big are we talking?
Wait, so she got a dick pic?
No, the first penis I ever saw.
And then she said that after she saw it.
And then she was like, oh, my mom's calling, gotta go.
It's kind of iconic.
It kind of is. Also, if it was the first penis you've ever seen, like,
That's
I get
terrifying.
it. They're kind of like.
They're just kind of there in your
face. Yeah. You like the bridesmaids when she's like,
yeah.
If you're watching. If you're not watching, which is a bunch of silence, sorry about that. Okay. Oh God, our most embarrassing stories. Do you have one?
Shit, I'm trying to think if I have any.
I have one.
Okay, you go first.
Have I told this in the podcast, the Starbucks story?
Yes.
Oh, I told that?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, you guys already heard that. Basically, a bunch of toilet paper was hanging out of my... out of the top of my pants after I took a massive dump.
Wait, what are you staring at?
One morning. Oh my God. Okay. This is bad. You sound like a pig squealing.
No, can we talk about what people are saying my laugh sounds like?
What?
Ursula, Mickey Mouse, Elmo. Sorry, they're just throwing that out there.
It's the best because it makes everyone else laugh. I love it so much. Except you have fucking smokers called.
Yeah,
Get it under control.
I really have a problem.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I took a massive dump. Okay, I worked at Starbucks in the morning. Sue me. And then I rang up customers for like 20 minutes. It was like putting their pastries in the oven. Literally 20 minutes goes by. My barista's like, hey girl, you got a hole hanging out of your pants, just dragging behind you.
For how long?
Like 20 minutes. I wanted to die. I literally wanted to die.
I have mine.
Okay, what is it?
This is going to be for people who are Mormon or used to be Mormon.
Oh, God.
Who can get this joke.
Okay.
We do this thing in seminary when you're in high school, and we read the scriptures. And in the scriptures, they have names that are from years and years ago, so they're kind of unique. And I found like Ishmael. Oh, I guess it's kind of still a common name.
The fuck is Ishmael?
Nephi. Like, these are names like from the Book of Mormon. Anyways, there's a group.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Not them doing a remix of Mary. Like, what the fuck is that?
So
they said,
I was
thinking mix ups.
Ishmael.
What?
Ishmael.
Okay.
Anyways, so we were doing popcorn reading, and I was coming up, and I was reading ahead because I stuttered so bad when I read out of textbooks or any books. And it gets to me, and there's a group in the scriptures called the Gentiles. And
you say genitals?
I said genitals.
Oh,
and
no.
Everyone started laughing, and my seminary teacher was like, knock it off. And it was really awkward, but yeah, it was not my best work.
God, you really haven't been through much in life.
I'm trying to think of most embarrassing.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Favorite Munchies. I'm about to make it when we get inside. I've been obsessed with the carbonara bodak ramen.
Oh my God.
And I make it with heavy cream, and I melt cheese and fry an egg. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's fucking divine.
Amazing. I just like greasy ass shit. That's about it.
Scotty loves like a cheeseburger.
Chicken tenders.
Yeah. Canes.
Carbs.
Yeah.
Or
that's what ramen
nothing
is,
really.
Though. Ramen is carbs.
That is valid.
Ozempic journey update. Are you both doing it? No judgment. I'm fucking.
I did Ozempic.
I'm like, what the fuck did I get included
Not
in the
anymore.
Ozempic journey? Jesus.
Because you're so tiny.
I've been working my ass off in the goddamn gym and Pilates, but well, honestly, I would see better results if I didn't have that goddamn fucking ramen in my house. Let me tell you.
More.
But I did order. I ordered a 2-pack. I did. That is what happened.
It's good. It's good.
You know what? I did back and biceps today. I got Pilates tomorrow, so I don't.
You're fine.
Calories are
They don't count.
nothing. Yep.
On after 6.
Also, I stopped drinking alcohol, which automatically makes me a skinny bitch.
That is true.
Like,
That is
I
true.
don't drink. Like, how skinny is that behavior?
How's that
What I'm
going?
saying? Oh, incredible.
Good.
We're on day 17.
Oh my God.
I know.
That's actually really good.
And I survived Vegas without a drink.
That's iconic.
Isn't that cool?
That actually is
I
amazing.
was high as fuck. If you met me in the casino and my eyes were half open, I am sorry to admit I was really stoned.
Valid.
But all the lights and shit in the casino, iconic.
Amazing.
And I had no hangover, no
See,
punishment the next day, no fucking headache, wasn't sick.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
I don't blame you.
Good ass food. The only thing I was sad about is at Carbone. We go there so much, they gave us that like fucking private room. That's usually like a $30,000 minimum at dinner, and they just let us sit there. And I was like, wow, we made it. I think it's because we are MGM members and we go like 5 times a year.
That's valid.
Anyways, the only thing I was sad about is I couldn't drink any red wine because Carbone pairs so well with wine, and you know I love wine.
You do
so
love
I do
wine.
miss that. But
Valid.
anywho says Scott has been kind of on and off Ozempic.
On and off. I did it a long, long time ago for like 4 months, stopped. And then I did semaglutide like 6 months ago. No, 4 months ago. Something like that.
Yeah.
Lost weight, and then I was throwing up every single day. So I said, I'm done with this.
He was miserable, or he had like
so
horrible
bad.
diarrhea.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every
it was
day.
rough. It was rough. He was not like,
No.
not happy at
enjoyable.
all. No.
It wasn't worth it.
No. But I mean, he is going to the gym. It's been once with David. And he was
He's
so
going to the
sore,
gym,
he has
went
refused to go
once.
back. So
He's-
we're working on it.
I don't know how you handle it though. I can't do it. Every time I leave, I'm like, I want to die because I'm so
No,
sore.
tomorrow I'm going to be so fucking sore.
Really?
Yeah. And tomorrow I have Pilates, so that's going to be fun.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, what is Scotty's boy ick?
Okay, I have a couple things.
Okay.
Men who aren't hygienic.
Ew.
If they have bad breath, stinky pits, stinky crotch, anything like that, immediate ick. When, well, actually, I can't say that.
What?
Because I do it.
What?
When they text you at 2 a.m. hey or something.
Oh.
But I am guilty of that, so I guess I
Yeah.
can't really say that because I do that myself. But it's still an ick, so I guess I can still say
Yeah.
it. And guys who are like mean to other people to like look cool.
Oh,
I hate that.
ew. Yeah,
I hate
that's
that.
yucky. Did Scotty and Menu hook up?
I didn't even know that was a thing. No, unfortunately.
I can attest they did not. Scotty was with me the whole time, as much as I encouraged it. What are your thoughts on sex while high compared to being drunk?
So much better.
Oh my god.
So
sex
much
while you're
better.
stoned?
I don't know what it is, but it's just immediately so much better.
If you're having a rough time in the bedroom, take an edible.
100%. No, 100%.
Yeah. It's because everything's like elevated and more euphoric, but you also like don't care. You're not
Totally.
self-conscious.
Mm-mm.
You're just letting it all go.
Your fear kind of goes away, honestly.
It's true.
So I
Like I'm
100%
way more
recommend it.
confident in the bedroom.
Oh,
when I'm high.
absolutely.
Yeah. Any goals for this year? We're trying to get Cheer signed to a few certain big production companies. We've had a few offers, but they just haven't aligned with kind of our goals. And also, they want me to sign a lot of rights away, which I'm not thrilled about. So I'm not doing that. When Scott and I started this ourselves, it's very important to us that
Totally.
we still have the rights to it. Also, Scott is my full-time production everything. So either he has to be able to join the production team, or Scott will always work for me full-time. So we have to figure out his roles and everything, which changes things. So I'm just really picky because people are always shocked at how well the podcast does when it's only run by us, which is
Totally.
a huge honor.
It is.
But there are a lot of avenues that can come with signing to a big production company. For example, they reach out to the guest. We do that all ourselves via email or me DMing or texting someone. coordinating travel for us, getting us to events, getting sponsors. Like we don't have any sponsors on this podcast besides what's on the apps. Like we don't have sponsors that we add to the podcast. Therefore, I'm not getting money from brands promoting it on my podcast. And also there are exclusive deals that you can sign. You guys probably have heard like Spotify exclusive of certain podcasts where Spotify pays them a chunk of money to only be promoted on that platform. And you guys probably have seen, if you watch Call Her Daddy, she just left Spotify. She was Spotify exclusive, I believe, for 3 years for $60 million. Chose not to re-sign with them. I have no idea why or what the case is. But then she signed to Sirius XM, which is on all streaming platforms, for $125 million.
Boss bitch.
Fucking crazy. Like, she's such an icon. I'm so stoked for her. She's so well deserves that. Especially because that's 60 million was the highest female Spotify podcast to ever be signed. 125 is more than double that. Like, that's fucking crazy. And she just turned 30 years old.
Literally.
Icon. So anyways, being with a big media production company kind of gets you in those loops where you can do deals with Spotify or Apple or whatever the case, Sirius XM, you know, whatever the case may be. They kind of help organize everything because it's hard for Scott. It's not a one-man job. You know, he does it all himself. So that's kind of our goal for Cheers. Would you like to add anything to that?
No, honestly, I feel like that's perfect. We have obviously goals like long term, like where we see this in like 5 to 10 years. Like we don't see this going anywhere anytime soon.
Mm-mm.
Like this is something that you can grow with because it just is an hour a week of your time of like pop culture, other people in this job. Like it will never go away. It's always going to be
totally
and like always be a thing.
And we've had so many guests reach out that I'm so honored they want to be on.
Totally.
You know, which is a big, just like shock. Like the other day we were in the top 70s on Apple for a comedy podcast, and that also I was like, holy shit. Any milestone we hit is so exciting.
Totally.
This is such a passion project for us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so lucky to even make any sort of income on it. But it's one of my favorite things that I do, truly, because it's a positive platform.
Totally.
Doesn't receive hate, which I'm so grateful for. People that want to be here actually want to be here, and so they sit and listen, you know, for an hour of their time. Totally. What about your like personal goals? What are your personal goals this year?
By the end of this year?
Yeah.
Okay, so a few more months left. I would love to get a new car.
Oh yeah,
a new car is a need.
That's been talked about for a while.
So I feel like a new car would be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Get a boyfriend.
Oh, obviously. I mean, it's in the 5-year plan.
Is that Scotland?
That conversation starts with. So here's the thing.
Scotland has been planning his wedding for forever. He's been telling us what the bridesmaids are wearing.
It's all pegged.
But he will not. I'm like, oh, they're perfect. Yeah, I know they're literally perfect. I can see in like husband material. When's the last time you texted him back? Like 5 days ago. I just didn't know what to say. He literally ghosts everyone. That's like good for him.
It's so true.
You don't commit.
I can't commit. I don't know why.
I think that's my least favorite trait about you.
No, that's so valid because I have so much love to give. So I'm just...
No, really, Scott would be the best fucking husband.
I promise. I just can't commit.
Like you would be the best.
I just feel like I'm waiting for something like holy shit, like he's the one.
Like Jesus. Why do you say you're a mom of 2 in some of your videos? Genuinely curious. Love you, Avery. Because when the girls aren't with us in our house, I just say mom of 2 because they're not in my videos. Because then people always ask,
true.
You say mom of 4, where are your other kids? So it just makes it less complicated. Oh my God, if you had unlimited money, what would you spend it on?
Oh my God, so many things.
I would pay off every single one of my loved ones' homes. And make sure they're completely retired.
Love that.
Get them off, you know, having a job.
Totally.
And then pay off their cars. And try to cure cancer.
Love that.
Buy a lot of shit.
100%.
Yeah.
Liposuction 360.
Oh, yeah. I would actually just have my head removed from this body and like have it to another one.
I think people do that now.
Have
you seen that video? I don't know if they do it like in real life.
Could they survive that?
But, I don't know. I did see something about that though.
What would you do? You can't just say
donate a shit ton to charity, like charities that I love.
God damn it, I forgot about that.
Use it to pay everyone's house off. I would do the exact same thing. Retire everyone in my life that I love.
Okay.
Buy a shit ton of cars, like a ridiculous amount of cars, and go shop at Erewhon probably every single day.
Oh my God.
It's unlimited.
Valid. I don't know if I missed, but how did you and Scotty meet?
Through a mutual friend.
Yep.
Danny. She introduced me to you.
Yep.
That night was one of the most iconic nights, might I say.
I showed you my boobs.
Yes.
I was like,
it was.
I was like fairly new. I think I was like 1 week post-op for my
No,
boob
literally.
job. And Emily and I were having dinner or something.
You and Danny were having dinner.
Me and Danny were having dinner. And Em was with you.
Yes. I'm my stomach are so hot right now. Keep going.
Are you good?
I'm good.
And we drove up, and I remember Scott looking through the blinds, like paranoid as
Well,
fuck.
Danny was texting me. She goes, "This bitch is iconic. Like,
Oh
you are
God.
going to literally freak out. Like, she's so cool." And I was like, "Who the fuck's coming?" And I was super high that night, so I was even like more scared.
Wait, where did I meet Danny? Oh, at the Emily's 2 million celebration. That we threw for her the surprise.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I remember you being like, "Oh my God, I'm obsessed with your gold jewelry." And then we were talking about how I got my boobs done, and then I flashed everyone.
Yes.
To like show you.
And we were all
incision.
like, "Oh my God, they look so good."
Yeah. Like my nipples are all bloody. Ugh.
They actually weren't bad. They looked really good.
Thank you. What's your least favorite thing that Avery does as a boss? Please answer. Please.
See, I have like funny ones.
Okay.
Like every single time we're on a work trip.
Yeah.
And we're like, "So do you want dessert?" And I'm like, "No." And you're like, and you get really, really upset.
Oh, yeah.
In a funny way, though. It's not like you're like...
He hates sweets. It's the worst thing about
She's like,
him.
"So you're going to get something too, right?"
Yeah.
I really can't think of anything.
I want to know Scotty's professional background.
Oh, God. All right. When I was 16... No, 15, I started my photo business.
Mm-hmm.
Did that for a while, doing weddings. And then I worked at a bakery part-time. That was amazing for about 3 months. Then I realized I wasn't making any money at Rise Up Bakery, so I kept pursuing photography, and then I slowly started doing videography as well. So I was just doing weddings up until my mission, got home from my mission, worked in construction for a little bit. Then I basically I worked at a med spa for a few months, and then I just have been doing photography and videography ever since, whether it was for, small businesses needing like a promo video or brand photos, whatever it was. I was basically just doing that full time. And then when you and I met, I was still doing weddings for a solid 6 or 8 months before we started doing the podcast.
Yeah. And basically I was saying I really wanted to start a podcast.
And
he was like, I've been interested in like production and that side of things. And I was like, fuck, you want to start a podcast? Because when I started Saucy Saturday on Instagram, I'd been talking about a podcast for 2 solid years. Totally. I had the mics for like over a year in my kitchen cabinet just full of dust because I didn't know like software, how to download, how to sync up a video. Totally. Like I had no fucking idea what I was doing, and no production company was going to sign me. So Scotty was my saving grace. So I signed her. Yeah. When's the merch coming out, girly pop?
So we have a lot. I feel like we've been working on it quite a bit. We actually had one of your followers reach out and send us some designs of like
cute ass shit.
They were so cute. But we have like, especially with fall coming up, we've been talking a lot about like sweat sets, comfy like crew necks, things like that. So we have people helping us with designs, and now I think we're just doing basically the post-production of everything, like shipping and everything. But when do you think it would come out?
I'm hoping 6 months.
Okay.
That's my goal. My team's been talking to some places that because they have other talent that has made merch from certain companies. Mm-hmm. And so they had a good connection. So
totally.
Ever gotten a speeding ticket? I have never gotten a ticket in my life. Not one single ticket. I got a written warning one time when I was driving home. When I was driving home from Starbucks, and I had a bunch of fucking pastries next to me, and I offered it to the cop, and he just gave me a written warning. I was going 74 and a 65.
Valid.
And it was 10 p.m. I was closing, and I was a college student. But I only got a written warning, no ticket.
I've never gotten a ticket.
Well, Scott drives 10 miles an hour under the fucking speed
limit. I drive
like
a grandpa sometimes.
Oh my God. When we're coming home from a trip and I'm like so anxious to come home to the kids, he's going 61 into 65 and I want to put a gun in his mouth.
It's so bad.
It's the fucking worst.
I'm just scared of tickets.
Oh my God. When did you first sneak out? I never snuck out my entire life.
You're lying.
Never once.
I snuck out many times.
Oh, I was such a good kid.
Really?
I was a fucking goody two shoes. Regretting it.
100%. 100%.
I should have lived a little.
I snuck out all the time.
Really?
Well, especially after, because when I was in my edgy era, I don't know what you want to call it.
Edgy era.
I was not a good kid. We lived in a 2-story and I was on the top story, so I couldn't have ever snuck out. But then we moved to a 1-story when I was 17 that had a window, and I was right in the front of the house and they were on the up, like in the back. So I could see all the time.
That's so naughty.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all do a live show of the Cheers podcast? Please come to Nashville.
Bitch. Okay, I've actually been thinking about that.
I know. How
like
cool
going
would
on
that be?
tour.
Yeah.
And you just do like live episodes with like random people, like random guests.
Yeah. How sick would
Like
that be?
David for one of the places.
Yeah.
Your
have
mom
the
for
audience
another one.
And have the audience like
Interact. Absolutely. That would be iconic.
That would be iconic.
I would say that's a goal, not by the end of the year, but definitely a goal for the podcast in the next 2 to 3 years at least.
Who has more rank ass farts?
Oh, Avery for sure. Oh, one.
What?
Have I ever farted in front of you?
No, you're right.
I never fart.
Yeah,
I hold it in and then I go in the bathroom.
rank-ass
Or I tell you I'm going
farts.
out to the car to grab something.
Oh my God. 2 truths and a lie, but do it to each other.
So I'm doing like 2 truths and a lie of you.
No. Of you, and I have to guess which one.
Oh, okay, period. Especially because I can't think for shit right now.
Oh my God.
Because you know everything about me. That's the hard part, is you
Yeah.
truly know everything about me.
Scott's too big for this. I took AP statistics in high school.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
My favorite color is blue. I took a college credit anatomy class in high school.
Okay, first off, those two are hard as fuck to understand. You took PA something physics.
Wait, fuck. All 3 of those things are true. God damn it.
I love how
Okay,
you're
I
thinking
suck
and
at-
saying them because you're like, what have I done?
I suck.
Think about a lot.
I suck at this game. All right, next.
Yeah, next. That was hard.
Who's Scotty's celebrity crushes? We love talking about
Oh my God, so many. Jacob Elordi, Scott Eastwood.
Oh, Jacob Elordi's number one to me.
Absolutely.
David
Absolutely.
reminds me so much of him.
This one's controversial, but I think... Oh, fuck, what's his name?
Oh, no, you forgot his name.
No. He was in Saltburn with Jacob Elordi.
Oh.
Sabrina Carpenter's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
They broke up. Did you hear about that?
Something Barrett.
Barry Keoghan. I think
Keoghan.
he's actually really sexy. It's controversial, but I think he is.
He looks a little... Yeah, I'm not going to say anything.
That's valid.
Oh, mine, Jacob Elordi.
Absolutely.
Fuck, what's his name? Oh,
Honest.
Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy.
Absolutely. We
Obsessed
love a
with
good
him.
accent.
John Krasinski.
Oh, yeah. You do love
Jim
John
from The
Krasinski.
Office really got my pussy wet. Dream concert or best one you've been to?
I've never been to a concert before.
Scott's never been to a concert, so we're taking him to Billie Eilish in December because she's coming here and my girls want to go. Best I've been to, my top, I'm very lucky. The 2 people I always wanted to see live, I've seen live. And that's Beyonce, and it was with Jay-Z and Coldplay.
That was iconic when you guys went to Coldplay.
Yeah, and I am so sad because I saw them on the Run tour when I was like 9 months pregnant with Ziggy. But then for Renaissance, I got offered from 2 different brands to go to 2 different shows, and I couldn't go to either of them, and I wanted to die.
I felt so bad.
I was so upset. Okay, like this. Tell us one thing that people wouldn't know about one another.
Ooh, I like that question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I got one about Scott. No one knows how much you take care of people in your family. You always take care of them financially. You always check on them. You're always there for them, like leaving them anonymous gifts on their house.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the best. And you never talk about it or tell anyone. And because you don't even want or need credit. You just do it because you genuinely want to help them.
I was literally thinking about the exact same thing for you, though.
What?
Like-
I don't do that.
I'm thinking that's exactly what you don't do. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say the same because I feel like if you do post about it, I feel like you'll just get shit on for it. Like, oh, you're just trying to show off. But I don't think people realize behind closed doors, just within your friend group alone, let alone your family as well, how literally your success, you bring people with you. Like, you always are supporting other businesses. You're always giving credit. You're always giving them shout outs to everybody. Like, I feel like you are such a girl's girl, but like you truly love helping everybody in the way of like when you have extra PR or when you are, you have a ton of free stuff sent to you and you're like, does anybody need this? Like whatever. You go to the women's shelter countless times, but you don't share that kind of stuff because you're not trying to get views for it because you genuinely love to help people. So I would say the same exact thing goes for you.
Thanks, Scott. Do you want to make out?
Kind of.
Dream rotation.
Oh my fucking! I've thought about this.
She says, feels appropriate to ask. Let me say you're deaf in mind. I'm honored.
That is an honor.
Me,
that is
Snoop
an honor.
Dogg.
Martha Stewart.
Oh,
I don't know why,
Martha
but I feel like
Stewart.
it'd be so awesome.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg would be fucking sick. Like alive or dead, because I'd love to fuck it up with Marilyn Monroe. See what she's about.
Oh,
Amy
100%.
Winehouse.
Iconic.
Oh.
Absolutely iconic.
What else? Maybe like Paris Hilton.
That's iconic.
You know?
I feel like Kylie Jenner smokes. I feel like she smokes, so I feel like I would have her in that and include that.
Kylie, come on my podcast and smoke a joint with me, please.
Oh my god, how fucking iconic that would be.
If we were in bikinis.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, iconic. Well, I'll wear one piece. She can wear the bikini. How do you deal with the haters and still be so kind? Because I feel bad for them.
True. So true.
All I gotta say is, they're broke. I'm up.
I'm clipping that.
Also,
so good.
How miserable do you have to be? I like to leave hate comments because they're so fucking embarrassing. Like when people
100%.
comment, they're like, ew, that's my boss. Or like, oh my God, that's my sister. That's my wife. How fucking embarrassing you're letting your community see that.
100%.
Ew, leaving it up again, like my fart dust. I don't even know what that was.
I've never said that before.
No, it's the only thing that came to mind.
And I love that. You always speak your mind, as you should.
Oh, were you
God.
a part of that question? I forgot. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, go to the next
How
one.
do I deal with haters?
No, you really don't care.
No.
Because it's like, you're a random ass stranger. I have no idea who the fuck you are. You're saying something of, assuming that you know me. You share 0.7% of your life on social media, and people are going to assume that they know you. So you're like, you are a totally random person. I don't give a fuck what you think, especially if it's something negative. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, go get a hobby.
Yeah. Well,
if you have that much time to scroll and truly put in the effort to hate someone, get a fucking hobby.
well, and it's so funny because they're always like, stay at home mama for, or like have a Bible verse, and they're like, happy mom. I'm like, go attend to your kids. Like, I saw this TikTok the other day of this girl and I loved it because she was talking about how, oh, I'm sorry that I'm bothering you on my fucking channel.
100%.
Like, you're sitting here choosing to watch it. The mature, grown, mentally sane person would block that person and move on. I've never in my life felt the need to leave a hate comment on someone's post.
Do I see things on do I see content that I'm like, okay, that's annoying, that irritates me all the time? And guess what? I either mute them or block them and move on because I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna give them my energy.
Scotty, what's your favorite thing about working with or for Avery?
Oh my god, I would say that doesn't even feel like a job. Like, we truly we make everything so much fun. Like, work trips are some of my favorite trips I've ever been on. We always make everything fun, and like when we like meet up to have like a meeting or something, yes, we get shit done and we work, but like it's also so much fun.
Yeah, it's so
we
fun.
always we enjoy it so much, so it's worth like having so much fun doing it. We don't stress about it.
Best bougie purchase you've made so far? My car.
Valid.
My Defender.
She's sexy.
Also my Rolex. My Chanel classic flat bag.
Oh, the red.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she's beautiful. I love that bag.
And then, I mean, all my jewelry really has been in a lot of investments,
but it's gonna last forever.
They literally last forever. I'll hand them down to my kids.
100%.
I'm obsessed with them. I was on a pause of bags for a while, then I went to Vegas and I did unfortunately buy that suede Prada bag, but I fucking love it so much.
Beautiful. I would just say mine is jewelry.
If you were going to get canceled, what would it be for? Me probably being honest, speaking my mind about something.
So valid.
Talking about Stevie's school photo this year in preschool. Holy fucking shit. Girl mom. Girl mom. Hashtag girl mom.
Hashtag canceled.
Oh my fucking god. Literally. What would you think what would you be canceled for?
I don't think anything.
Probably people discovering your old Trump hat photos.
Oh god. I put a little picture
when Scott Oh my God, when Scott was super
Oh
Mormon,
my
but
God.
secretly super gay
So
and
bad.
super Republican, he literally was wearing Trump hats.
I literally saw a Hawkeye wearing one and I was like, I want to look just like him.
Oh my God.
I fear I did not. And I regret that.
What are your favorite Stevie Nicks / Fleetwood Mac songs and why? Probably Gypsy. Scott's too young for that.
I said next, please.
What are your pet peeves about each other?
About each other?
Yeah. Probably that Scott tries to pay for things
You do hate when I
and it's
pay.
fucking annoying.
No, but you get genuinely mad. You're like, I literally was telling you I'm buying dinner. Why did you do that?
Yeah, I know.
Look.
He'll literally Apple Pay me all the time. And I'm like, stop! You work for me, bitch. It's on the business card.
Period, so it's free.
So what's the worst thing I do?
Probably chew ice while we're watching a movie.
Oh, yeah, I do. That's a really bad habit. I'm so sorry about that. I want to let you know it's never gonna change.
Oh, absolutely not. And I hope it doesn't.
How to balance gardening with your kids around? I don't, because I know I'll be a lazy ass piece of shit. I literally time and I'll take an edible like usually 45 minutes before they go to bed. That way I have about a 30-minute window. Because mine takes like an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours to kick in.
Yeah.
And then I'm high. Because, yeah. Also, it's just like scares me for emergencies.
Oh, totally.
Shit.
Absolutely.
Did a man really land on the moon or was it fake?
I think it was fake.
No.
I used to be one of those people that thought that was real. I think it was staged.
No way.
Why the fuck haven't we been back? We went in the 70s. You're telling me we went in the 70s and we haven't gone back? Look at how much technology has progressed.
There's no fucking way, guys.
How the fuck has no one been ever? Okay, one second. Let me try and catch my sentence. How has no one been on the moon since?
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it either.
No, I don't believe that. I believe
Oh.
it was real.
Oh, you do?
I met Buzz Aldrin.
Let me guess. You think the earth is round? Just kidding.
Are you being a flat earther?
I
right
used to be
now?
a flat earther. I used to.
That is repulsive. How does Scotty navigate being gay with his Mormon family?
I'm very lucky that my family is very supportive. I feel like it took time for them to basically adjust, as well as me. I feel like through time and like them asking like open, honest questions, like,
Mhm.
what are your thoughts on this? Or what do you believe about this? And being honest back with them has been game changing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to try and have this like secret life where like I, party or I drink or I get high, whatever it is, like, and pretend that I'm still being like this perfect person. I just don't do that. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like it would be too exhausting living a double life. And I did for a long time before I came out. And it's so exhausting. So, like, when you
For
find
sure.
out how to be like your full self and they support it and accept it, it makes it so easy. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, I have extended family, like my siblings and parents, my in-laws, like my sister and brother-in-laws, absolutely supportive, amazing. But I do have extended family that I've had to like cut off, or they've cut me off before I even had the chance to like talk. So I
Ew.
feel like that's hard, but I'm also like,
You're a lost motherfucker.
but I feel like if you're gonna act like that, then
Yeah.
bye. I don't want you in my life
Bye.
anyways. See ya.
If we were to see you at Target or out and about, would you want us to say hi or no? Honestly, no, say hi.
Absolutely.
I love when people say hi because I would.
You do love it.
Yeah, I do, and I would not have this job if it wasn't for you guys. I love doing that. I always ask if they want a photo because I can tell when they get nervous to ask. I love doing that. It's so much better than when you don't, but then you just awkwardly stare at me or like take out your phone and take a photo of me. Like
That
just
has happened many times.
so many times, and I'm like, I know you know who I am, but like I'm not gonna go up to you. So it just, yeah, I would so much rather prefer people come and say hi. I think it's
Totally.
really sweet.
Absolutely.
Oh, I always get this. Did you smoke when you were a nurse? No, I did not. I didn't start doing marijuana until February.
Yeah, I salute you for that.
Like it was not a long time ago.
Could you
I
imagine
mean,
if you would have been able to, how stressed you were when you came home and how much weight you take on it as a nurse?
100%.
Could you imagine if you could have just calmed down?
But
and,
the
like,
issue is the hospital randomly dropped
no,
me
totally.
off.
But like, imagine if you,
Oh,
if nurses
100%.
were able to.
Yeah, and they get a full
God.
night, especially working night shift.
Oh,
An
God.
edible would have changed my fucking
Absolutely.
life.
You could have
I
slept.
was lucky if I slept 3 hours on night shift.
Totally.
Yeah, it's actually insane to
I
think
hate
about
that that's a thing.
Dang. How did you come up with your kids' names? Ziggy is from the artist Ziggy Alberts from Australia. We couldn't think of a boy name, and it came up on like the car screens for listening to his music. And I was like, I love that name. And then David's grandfather's name was Jack, so that's why Ziggy's middle name was Jackson. And then Stevie is after my dad, Steve. And then David's stepdad's name is Lee. So Stevie Lee is how her names came out. I'm so excited to eat ramen.
Oh my God, I'm starving.
If you didn't choose Duo, what other cars would you have chosen?
Ooh.
I test drove that really fucking nice BMW.
That BMW was sexy.
I
would have been scared to sit in that car though.
Yeah,
It's so fancy.
It was so fancy. I drove another one that was like all Swarovski crystals everywhere, and like you do like a hand motion to like turn the volume up and down. Had a back massager. I was like, I'm gonna fucking fall asleep getting driving. It feels like I'm getting a pedicure. The other one I was thinking of was there another one?
Oh, you were looking at G-Wagons.
Oh, G-Wagons. I almost got a
G-Wagons.
G-Wagon, but honestly, I heard they drive so rickety and loud. I heard they have a lot of problems and it's really expensive to fix.
Yeah.
And they're also $200,000+. So I'm good.
So valid.
I'm good.
Your car drives so smooth.
I also heard that G-Wagons are the worst cars to have for car seats.
Really?
Yeah.
That's terrifying to
So,
think about.
Did you keep your belly piercing while pregnant? I did. I took it out towards the end, but I would put it in once a week to keep it open. What do you think makes you guys such good coworkers / close-knit friends?
Oh, I love this question because I feel like we have it down to a T.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, like we'll just like check in on each other and be like, is there anything that I can do to improve?
Yeah.
And like we are really good at like, okay, from this time to this time, let's work and get this stuff done. And then after we can have fun.
Totally.
And it's almost every single time. It's like, it just flows so perfectly.
Yeah.
And because this is my full-time job and I can do stuff like at nighttime, if we have like a crazy busy day, like I can come over at nighttime and we can hang out and get some stuff done. So like, I feel like we have such a happy balance because I have nothing else going on that I have to attend to. Yeah. So like I can do stuff at night or I can do stuff early in the morning or in the afternoon. Like we just have a really good balance, I feel like.
Yeah. And we can travel together so well because we don't get all up in each other's space.
Oh, totally.
I feel like we'll lay in bed silently on our phones, like not bother each other, but then order room service and eat together and laugh and talk about our day, whatever.
Totally.
It really is a perfect balance. Oh, do you ever rewatch your own videos? No. I also have never once listened to a full podcast episode ever. No, I don't want to hear my voice.
No, it's so true. You're like, no. Yep, go ahead. It's approved.
I'm like, especially surround sound in the car, like my own voice, my worst nightmare. Ooh, what's Scotty's type?
Oh my God. First and foremost, this is the most important. You have to be kind. Like, be a nice person. We'll get to physical traits. We'll get to physical traits. They have to be kind and they have to be funny. If you're not either of those, it's not going to work out. Like, if you don't have a sense of humor and like you're quiet, no. I do like tall men. I'm 6 foot, so I like them be at least my height or higher or taller. Not always the case. I've met guys that are shorter than me that I've been very attracted to, but that's just a preference. I don't like a perfect six pack. I like dad bods and like tattoos and like ruggedy ass men. Mm-hmm. Like men that are like, people that are like, is he gay?
Like a timber wolf.
Yes, 100%. I love a masculine man. And now imagine watching a movie for an hour and a half.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Scott.
Of course. You sounded like a teacher.
I really appreciate you opening up. Oh my God. Wait, you have to tell the story. What is Scotty's worst grinder date? Tell the catfish one. Tell it. You have to. You have to. No, you have to tell that story.
Like such a shitty person. But here's he
would never see it.
Oh no.
It's his fault.
Okay. I'm on Grindr as I am.
24 hours of fucking day, bitches. We land in a new city. That bitch hasn't even hopped off the jet and he's looking at all the dicks. I'm like, we're in public. Like, let us get off the plane before we start searching for some cock.
So fucking true.
He's like, look at this guy. He's 4 feet away from us. I'm like, what the fuck? The gays are coming in on me.
When I'm like, oh my God, we're in a hotel and someone's 0 feet away. I'm like, oh, so they're next door. Cool.
Literally.
So there was this time I was on Grindr and I saw this guy that I thought was so gorgeous. And he was tall. He was very handsome. Had like a little bit of facial hair. Gorgeous. We start messaging. He reaches out to me and he was like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, nothing. So we were talking for a good solid 30 minutes and he was like, can I come over? And I said, absolutely. So he came over and I always check through my blinds or like a peephole to make sure I know who's coming over. Mm-hmm. Like, do they actually look like their picture or are they like scary or do I get weird vibes? Then I can do what I did. So he gets out of the car and I was like, there's no way that's him. That's probably an Amazon driver, DoorDash, something else, but that is not him. He walks up to, first off, this man like looked perfect on his picture. As he's walking up, he completely catfished me. Completely different person, short, respectfully, not cute in the slightest, and was knocking on my door. And he messaged me, he's like, I'm here. And I was like, wait, what house are you at? And he said the first 4 letters of my house. And I was like, OMG, no, I'm at 3426 or whatever, like another number. And he was like, oh shit. So he goes back to his car and leaves, and I blocked him. Because I didn't want to hook up with him. He was not cute.
He should.
That was on him. That was on him.
That was on him. He should have been honest.
That's all I have to say.
So iconic. Avery, tell us the most wild. God, I can't fucking talk.
It's hard.
Avery, tell us the wildest experience you've had as a nurse.
Oh, I love. Well, depends.
Well, wild doesn't necessarily mean good in the pediatric world. So, I mean, I've seen a lot of like really gnarly child abuse cases, like shit that you wouldn't even believe. Kids drowning for 7 to 10 minutes and then surviving. I mean, I've seen kids as young as 4th grade killing themselves or like attempting to.
When you talk about those things, those make me so sad.
Yeah.
Like that they're so young, and like thinking about my nieces and nephews that are that age, and I'm like, I could never imagine that happening.
No.
Like the things that you talk about.
I didn't even know
blows
what
my
that was
mind.
at that age.
Oh, totally.
So, yeah, I mean, I've seen some crazy shit. So, I would say all that's wild. I don't really, I mean, doing like bedside cases was always cool, you know? Someone goes on ECMO, we cannulate them, stuff like that. That's for like full-blown life support.
Totally.
And yeah, I mean, kids with open chests, we do heart surgeries.
Which that is crazy to me.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here's a high thought. Which would win in a fight, a gorilla or a grizzly bear? P.S. Love y'all. Gorilla. Gorillas are fucking mean.
Have you ever seen a grizzly bear though fight another grizzly bear?
No.
And they go, I'm like, they're like, you have to think they're so heavy. Gorillas are like small and muscular, but bears are like
you're
heavy.
supposed to play dead in front of them?
That is true.
As humans.
That's true.
And a black bear, you run, right?
You climb a tree or something. A couple of them can climb trees.
Shit.
I think.
We better figure that out.
Because we're always in the wilderness.
But I would say a gorilla.
I would say bear.
Should we look it up? Nothing other than I need an in-depth skincare and makeup routine. Thank you. You know what I was thinking about doing on TikTok is I saw this trend of people doing 10-minute TikTok videos completely uncut, like real-time makeup, like showing how they get ready every day.
You should do that.
And I kind of love that idea. So maybe I'll do that.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah. Have you and David ever considered another baby? Would it be a boy or girl? Yes, we have. And we said we'll rediscuss it at the new year. And I would not find out the gender until the baby was born, like I did with Stevie, because that was so magical. How long have you and Scotty worked together? Too fucking long.
Feels like years.
Oh my god. Craziest date experience Scotty has had, please.
I immediately already know exactly what I'm going to talk about. So I was talking to this guy for a while, for a few months. This is when I lived in my own apartment, and he would always want to come to my house because his roommates were annoying. And we were going out for a while, and we went on like a few public dates, and we went to like a rooftop restaurant that was really cute. And like I posted very small amounts of him, like doing like a pan of like the view and like he's in it or whatever.
Yeah.
Because like we were honestly like talking for quite a while. And then after a few weeks of like him always coming over, I was like, I want to come over to your house. Like I'll meet your roommates. I don't care. And he basically kind of ghosted me for a few weeks, and I was like, oh, that's kind of annoying. Like, did I do something wrong? Like, I was thinking about what I did wrong.
Yeah.
Didn't think so because things were going really well. Then I get a text from him, and he said, hey, I don't think I can do this anymore. Like, I can't do this to my wife. I said, I'm so sorry.
What?
When the hell did you tell me you were married?
Fuck.
And it turns out the whole time that we were messing around, his wife was pregnant.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So he has a child, and I had no idea.
Bro, so many straight men on Grindr. Scott tells me this
all the time.
Women,
They're
check
all
your man's phones.
Literally go to the app store, and if you see a little cloud like where it's been previously downloaded, check them.
Oh my god, go to Taco Bell order. God, that sounds fire. Should we do that instead of ramen?
I think so.
Oh, but I did have tacos for dinner.
It's the same thing.
I'm gonna make ramen.
Okay, that's valid. Oh, I love their quesadillas.
Oh,
I always
Scott
fuck up
always
their
gets
quesadillas.
quesadillas.
They're
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good, and their spicy potato soft tacos, fucking bomb
So
with
good.
hot sauce.
I love their nacho fries with
Oh
cheese.
my god,
I
yep.
love a 5-layer burrito with extra sour cream.
You do like the 5-layer
I
burrito.
also love a grilled cheese burrito with extra sour cream.
Oh fuck! When I saw
I love
Jelly,
a
what's her
supreme
name?
wrap, a chicken. What is it? Supreme wrap?
Crunchwrap Supreme.
Crunchwrap Supreme. Mexican pizza with hot sauce.
Oh, those are really good. What's that
Fuck
one
me
girl that
up.
does mukbangs?
Jelly bean sweets.
When Jelly Bean Sweets eats a grilled cheese
Stacks
burrito.
2 of them.
Oh, I don't know how she doesn't choke.
I would die.
I would die.
Oh, a Baja Blast.
Oh, absolutely. Freeze.
Gotta have one.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do one more question.
Period. You have to go out with a banger though.
Shit.
If you don't laugh before reading
How's
it.
Scotty's nicotine journey been going? Yeah, ask him.
It's been really good.
Fucking liar. This bitch is a liar. Don't follow him on TikTok. Don't listen to what he has to say.
Okay. I'm always honest. Will I not do a video? Yes. But I'm always honest if I relapse, which is 99% of the time.
And have you shared that?
Not in a while, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen. I have tried every fake whatever.
I don't want you to
None of
die
them
of
work.
lung cancer.
It's only been a couple of years though.
But see, if you get sick, you need to be intubated, and you can't because your lungs are shit. Dead.
That was such like a Scream Queens thing to say. Dead.
Yeah. Dead. Try it, bitch. See what's gonna
Death to
happen.
all of them.
Oh my god.
My head is pounding.
Really?
Yeah, because I laugh so fucking loud.
How do your feet smell? In full detail, please.
Oh, it's fucking bad. I have the stinkiest feet. So here's a funny story. The first time.
Because she has a
Oh, no, you're lying.
She's literally asking because she's a fucking foot fetish.
So wait, I was about to explain that. I'm not saying shit now. I'm not gonna supply any information with her fetish.
Fucking god. Okay. That's it.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I think
that
we're
was good.
Now. Oh, sorry, I was just gonna start scrolling. Hope you enjoy. Let us know if you want us to do more of these. This is so fun.
It was so easy.
Oh my god.
No fear.
Next time we're gonna eat while we do it.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking
But let's go
down.
make some ramen.
Okay, period.
Love you guys.
Cheers.
Bye.